happening, y'all? Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Creatia Conversation, where we talk creativity and media and all that nerdish. I'm your host, Lord Cussalot Travis Pointer, aka the Dragon King, aka Big T, aka T Money, aka Sweet T, aka Black Merlin, aka the HNIC, and I'm joined once again by my co-hosts. Mara, the motherfucking Shark Watkins. How you doing, Mara?
Doing good.
Good. Glad to see you. Who else we got here?
We are also joined by the patron saint of podcasting, the warden Matt Ritter.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We're here.
Pretty good. You know, things could be worse. They could definitely be better, but they can be worse. How much worse can it get? Let's find out. Give it a few weeks, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Something new every day, you know? It's just
every fucking day.
You wake up in the morning like, oh, what's happening now? Oh, okay. Yeah. That tracks.
Yep.
But as of right now, still breathing, still kicking, still talking shit, you know? I almost had an issue right at the start of this podcast, right as the countdown was finishing and the intro was finishing up. I'm like, oh shit, I have to sneeze. Do I have to sneeze? I think I have to sneeze. But it went away right as the intro ended. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Sneeze knew what was up.
Yeah.
I'm having a much different issue. I'm in pain, Travis.
Why?
I'm sorry.
So
I thought I was gentle.
No, it wasn't you. That I can handle. Back in February, I got snipped.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to wait 3 months to then get everything checked.
That's why I'm not pregnant right now, Mara. I'm going to go ahead and finish your thing.
I have to wait 3 months to get everything checked to make sure that the snipping did what it's supposed to.
Yeah, that it all took. Yeah.
It's May. 3 months is up. They told me 5 days. 5 days I have to wait so that I can produce what they need me to produce.
Oh, so you ain't been able to bust a nut and you kind of, yeah. I feel you.
It hurts in my lower abdomen.
Yeah. You get the build up and it's just like, I got to.
It almost feels like blue balls.
Almost. It's not quite the same, but I know what you mean.
It's uncomfortable, and I cannot wait till 8:30 tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't feel this pain.
No, you don't. It's okay.
See, that's the nice thing. Like, if you were to get a hysterectomy, you don't have to go in and produce a sample to be like, hey, is everything cool? Like, it's all gone.
It's just not there no more, you know?
There's nothing to check. Empty.
They don't have to go back in and make sure it didn't regrow, you know?
Yeah, no, they clean the cash register out. Unfortunately, I'm like a fucking slot machine. I just keep rolling, and it's whether the coins are good or not.
Yeah. But anyway, kids, what you been up to? What you been watching? What you been playing? What's been happening with y'all?
So, for Mother's Day,
I
got up early with the baby. I fed the kids, got Zoe sent off to my parents' house, let Kate take a nice, long, uninterrupted, unbothered bath, and then sent her off to go get a massage. And then when she came back, she watched me for a little bit while I mowed.
Life. Oh, no.
I didn't massage her. I paid for a massage. It was
no. You said after she got back. I'm like, and then you gave her the best 3 minutes of her life.
No. I mowed the yard, so that was taken care of, and then let her just kind of hang out and chill and do whatever she wanted for the day. And then once Olivia went down, I went to go see Mortal Kombat 2.
I thought you were going to say I went down.
No. Those are both things that I have not watched her play in at least 5 days.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
She doesn't have to shut down for 5 days. That's mean.
Yeah, that's what I thought that was going. God,
to be fair, once a month she shuts down for 7 days, which means I shut down for 7 days. So
is it really?
I feel like this is only fair.
That's fair.
After the second baby, yes, it's almost exactly 7 days. So anyway, I went to go see Mortal Kombat 2.
Okay. How was Mortal Kombat 2?
I don't know. I don't know.
know.
Well, so when the first
Weren't you
Mortal
there?
Kombat remake came out, I didn't like the casting. Like the movie was fine, but I didn't really like the casting. I made that clear. And I still don't like Raiden or Shang Tsung. They'll never be, and don't get me wrong, Raiden doesn't have to be fucking Stephen Lang. Like, or
I mean, that wasn't necessarily a good rating either, but sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I don't care about this Raiden, I guess.
Yeah.
The Shang Tsung is definitely far worse. Like, you can't do better than the original Mortal Kombat Shang Tsung.
Of course.
Yeah. Same thing with Liu Kang, but Liu Kang grew on me in this one. I was a little more okay with Liu Kang in this one than I was the last one. But Carl Urban as Johnny Cage, when I've been watching him do his Australian accent on The Boys, and he should clearly have been Kano, was bugging the piss out of me. The whole time.
An Australian man pretending to be a British man.
Who then is pretending to be an American man.
Yeah.
So, and other than that, it was cool. Like, it's kind of weird that we went with old Johnny Cage right off the bat because he doesn't get older into the game, till farther in the games. But we got a tournament this time around, kind of.
Finally.
Sort of. Fatalities were fantastic. The fight scenes were great. The effects were cool. Like, it had all of the elements I want. It's still not as good of a movie as the original Mortal Kombat. There was just something special about that movie. I don't know what the fuck it was. There was just something special about it.
I know what you mean, because the first Mortal Kombat movie, objectively, is not a good movie, but it's a great movie.
Yeah, exactly. There's just something special about it. Like, if we could do that exactly the way they did it, but with, like, today's technology and make everyone look better.
Yeah.
Blockbuster. Blow the doors off it. But we're not doing that, so it is what it is. It was fine. I've been playing Diablo with John. Ranked my paladin way the fuck up, and I am just wrecking shit, enjoying that. Little bit of my warlock by myself, just actually paying attention to the campaign and not skipping through it so I can do the harder levels and, boost my character up real high. No Fortnite, no Pokemon. Because I didn't mention it, Margot's got Money Troubles.
Okay.
All caught up on
How
that.
is that? I've been intrigued on watching that.
I really enjoy it. I do. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Elle Fanning, but I really like her in this, and Nick Offerman's fucking amazing. And in this, he's playing a wrestler, which is amazing. So,
how does it get better? Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, exactly. And then Nicole Kidman's in it too, and she also plays a retired wrestler. So, like, no, it's good shit. All caught up on Euphoria. Finished Rooster's season finale. And I think we are 2, maybe 3 episodes behind on The Boys still. But we did watch some Boys and got far. I think we watched 2 episodes of The Boys and got farther. So we were 2 last I checked. I don't know if 1 dropped. So
1 dropped this week, but so I'm 1 behind. But
yeah. And I think that's it. I think that's everything I've watched and played.
Okay. What about you, Sharknado?
A little bit lighter of a list this week, since it hasn't been like, 3 months worth of not. I've been watching a lot of Bar Rescue because I think before I left, I told you guys I was watching Hell's Kitchen from the beginning, and at some point we dove into Kitchen Nightmares, which is why sometimes I'll joke around and I'll say to Amara when we're watching anything with Gordon Ramsay, I'll be like, look, your godfather's on the screen, because she's probably heard his voice so much from within the womb. But so we ran out of Kitchen Nightmares, and we've caught up mostly on Hell's Kitchen, but we are watching MasterChef. So I started Bar Rescue because I needed another white man yelling at people fucking up. So John Taffer it is. So I've been watching some of that. Like, I'm not watching it in order. I'm just kind of like bouncing around as I see fit. I watched this week's The Boys. He's a very much all about the capitalist, and I believe he has backed the orange asshole in charge. So
this is even before that. Like, before all of that, when the show first came out, I was watching it, like, not religiously, but a lot. Like, it was always on. like Spike TV or some shit, and she'd come in and she'd just be like, "I
Yeah.
fucking hate that guy. I cannot watch this. I fucking hate him."
He yells a lot, like, and not even like on Gordon Ramsay level of yelling. It just feels like he just talks very, very intensely. Like it's very easy to dislike him. So I could understand her. I could understand the not liking him.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm
He
thinking
makes
of the right
himself
person.
unlikable.
Oh yeah, that dude. I don't like him either.
Discount James
Yeah,
Gandolfini.
he's very yeah, he's very like intense. And it's like, why? But yes, I've been watching that. I watched this week's The Boys this morning. You guys heard it earlier in the background, but Bluey still. We're back into season 2 again. I watched Saturday Night Live with Matt Damon on Saturday. Not like I watched it with him, but he was the host.
Oh, you didn't sit down next to Matt Damon and watch it? Oh.
No.
Be a lot
But
cooler
it
if
was
you did.
good. And I know, right? And I've caught up on Euphoria. And I don't know how I feel about this season. I know it's the last season, but it's kind of like I just don't feel like it's gonna go out good. Like I feel like they'll tie up some stuff, but I guess it'll be left open to some degree. Because
Yeah,
it's
it
only
feels like there's a lot more story to tell.
yeah, like it feels like we're gonna get a lot of bullshit in a matter of I think like 2 or 3 episodes. I think we just got what 5.
The only way I can hope for this show to end is everyone dies, except for Maddie's sister.
Oh, Lexi.
Yeah, Lexi can live. Everyone else has got to go.
There's been a lot of rumors talking about like people are hypothesizing that Rue might die at the end of this.
I mean, she was in a hole last I saw her.
Yeah. We'll see. But yes, that's all I've been watching. Tonight's the season finale of I think both Law and Orders and both 911s. So I'm running out of shit to watch, especially with The Boys wrapping up in an episode. I need that last episode to be like 90 minutes. That's the only way I'll be satisfied.
You heard it here first. Mara needs 90 minutes to be satisfied.
On TV.
That's what I heard.
But as for playing, I didn't play a lot this week. I did try a trial of Midnight Suns because I just saw it there. It's okay.
Like the Marvel
it's
game?
an interesting game. I wouldn't spend $60 on it though, or 50, however much they're charging for it right now.
Okay.
That's about it for me.
Okay.
Oh, and The Punisher season 2. Sorry, I'm in The Punisher season 2.
Gotcha. Well, for me, speaking of Punisher, I did watch the special. The special came out this week. It was about what I expected it to be. It actually would have worked for somebody like you, Mara, who hadn't seen Punisher on Netflix. And it just would have been like, yo, this is who this man is.
So do you need to I need to watch it to get this? Because that's the only reason I didn't watch it yet.
I didn't know it was out yet. It's on my list.
What do you ask me the question again, Mara? So
do I need to watch season 2 of The Punisher to understand this special?
No. It's the real purpose of it. What I was getting at is like, if you hadn't seen The Punisher on Netflix, but you saw him in Daredevil, it's more like, this is the mental state this man is in right now. This is what he's dealing with, and this is the kind of shit he does.
So it's kind of like Jay-Z allowed me to reintroduce myself?
Kind of. But it is extremely violent.
Okay.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
It's also extremely violent, and it's extremely violent. Um, like there are multiple points I was like, "Oh shit," and then like I breathed for a second, like, "Oh shit," and then I think you can sit back a little bit and you, "Oh shit," yeah. There's a whole lot of that happening. Um,
Oh
so
boy.
be prepared for that. It is very much a specific type of special. um, it's one of those. It's not very heavy on the story.
Mm-hmm.
It's set up very easily, very plainly. This is the situation. Now watch Frank go to work, and
Gotcha.
that's all it is. But yeah, it was a good way to kind of introduce the character to people who didn't see the show on Netflix. It's not gonna, give you all the background and details of everything that happened on the Netflix show, of course. But it was a way for
Gotcha.
people who don't want to go back and watch the Netflix show but don't really know who he is to just get an idea of who Frank Castle really is.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it was one where, like, on one hand, didn't really need to happen, but I'm not upset that it exists. It's not like
Okay.
Inhumans. That felt like a
Oh.
waste of my time. Yeah, you had to think
It
about that. Like,
was.
what the
It
fuck was that?
was. No, I knew what it
Like,
was. I was
what
going to
is
say,
it?
but then we wouldn't have got Multiverse Black Bolt, but we still could have had Multiverse Black Bolt. It wouldn't have
We
mattered.
sure could have.
We
We
just wouldn't have
absolutely
known who
could
the
have.
fuck he was, but that's okay.
Who
Which is
cares? Who
which
really
is
cares?
funny because I believe in the movie in Multiverse of Madness, I think I was curious as to who the fuck, where did he come from?
Because honestly, there are a few people in that movie who we hadn't seen in the MCU before. So who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, we still knew who they were because they were who they were. Like Mr. Fantastic, we know who Mr. Fantastic is, and we know who
Yeah.
Charles Xavier is, but we hadn't seen them in the MCU before. So,
And then we
and
did
honestly,
Mr. Fantastic.
I guarantee
Pascal
you,
instead.
most of the people who watched Multiverse of Madness had never watched Inhumans anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Pretty much. I didn't. That's why I was like, where did he come from?
Yeah. So watch that. Season 2 of Citadel came out on Prime. I don't know if either of you watched season 1.
No, I just saw that it was recommended on the For You thing.
I mean, if you like spy shit, check it out. It's what it is. And they got all the different spin-offs of it too and stuff that we've watched. It's fun. It's like I said, spy shit. You get, Rob Stark, Stanley Tucci, what else? Played more of Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. It's growing on me more, so that's good. And I also watched The Roast of Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, same.
I watched up to Chelsea Handler's section and then I gave up.
Here's the problem with that, because I understand why you gave up there.
Got better after that a little bit.
It did. It definitely got
I
better
heard.
after that. It definitely got better after that. Was it worth watching the whole thing for it though?
No.
Probably not. Since we've all basically seen it, I'll talk about it a bit here. It was interesting. The discourse I've seen over the last week about it has been interesting to me. Because on one hand, we got people that are like, hey, it's comedy, it's a roast, the joke's supposed to be, hard and edgy and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, but they're also supposed to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thing.
Like, how many times can you talk about how dark Cheryl Underwood is without people laughing before you stop doing that shit? Because it's not funny.
And the fucked up thing was, she was the only one that made me laugh.
Yeah.
I did not laugh audibly out loud until she came
Until
up.
her. Yeah.
And it was the January 6th joke that she made that had me dying.
And then fucking what's the kill Tony dude's full name?
Tony
Tony
Hinchcliffe, and he's a
Hinchcliffe.
fucking douchebag. He's a fucking douchebag.
I'm watching him like he's like somebody mentioned this before when he made that George Floyd. Like that has absolutely nothing to do with Kevin Hart or anybody on the stage. You were just waiting to tell that George Floyd joke. Like,
Yeah, like a lot of the things that I heard, like one, I don't understand why they chose Shane Gillis to host because
again, not funny at all.
yeah, when he start like when from the start when he started, it was like when he hosted Saturday Night Live after he had been fired from Saturday Night Live, and I was sitting there watching his monologue, and I was like, "This is not funny. You're not really this funny, or as funny as you deserve to be here hosting Saturday Night Live." And that's all. That's all his shit seemed like. Only reason I tuned into it was because I literally had gotten a news alert from Apple News about him and Chelsea Handler going back at each other. And I just wanted to see what that was about. But I didn't know at first that Cat Williams was there. I was not expecting Usher to come out there trying to sing diss Kevin.
And that was one I'm like, that wasn't good either. Like it took you like half the song to find your note, bro. Like what happened?
Like, Kate said
he defended Diddy and
he can't hit that note.
He defended Diddy a little bit, and the song gods were like, "Yeah, give me that, give me that. You're using your voice for the wrong things." And then Tom Brady came out, and I'm like, "Why are you here? You got yours already."
Yeah, it was supposed to be him responding when Kevin Hart hosted his roast and all that kind of shit because Netflix wanted him there. It really wasn't Netflix throwing money at this thing.
There's only two things that have.
I didn't watch his.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kevin Hart hosted Tom Brady's roast.
I didn't know that Kevin.
There's only two things from the roasts that have been consistent. One, Jeffrey Ross, of course, is at every roast for whatever reason. Two, there was always a blonde woman. They talk about how many black men she fucked.
Yeah, I'm watching this and like that was the whole thing. Cheryl Underwood is dark and Chelsea Handler fucks a lot of black dudes.
Mm-hmm. And before her, I can't remember what the chick's name was. Lisa Lampanelli and Nikki Glaser. I remember. Like,
yeah.
There's always one blonde who fucks a lot of black dudes on the dais for some reason, so they can make jokes. I didn't watch Tony. Me and Kate, we were like, we have free will, and we skipped through Tony Hinchcliffe's whole set. We did not listen to a single bit of it. Dwayne was cool coming out at the end. Honestly, I was like, this is WrestleMania 42. He's not showing up.
Yeah,
but he did.
I'm watching this, and I'm like,
I was surprised to hear that he showed up because in the beginning I said, I'm surprised The Rock isn't here. And then lo and behold, I found out he was there. No way
we'll roast of Kevin Hart and Netflix doesn't roll out the money bag to get him there. He was entertaining. The Rock is always entertaining. So it was just a good time. It was fun watching him flirt with Kevin Hart's wife and then pulling up, making his shirt open and telling Kevin to latch on.
Which apparently was his idea. They're like,
what's whose idea?
Dwayne's.
Oh, that doesn't surprise me.
I saw something from one of the writers, and they're like, we did not write that joke. We would not write that joke, blah, 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 because we would never ask someone to do something that would... Dwayne pushed for that. Dwayne came in, and he's like, I want to make him suck my titty.
Yeah. That sounds like something he would do. It's just... The only one that was like... that made a joke about Chelsea Handler that made me actually laugh. The problem was it was spoiled for me ahead of time was Draymond Green, because in the midst of it, he was also making fun of himself, but like still putting her down at the same time. And it was just like, that was actually kind of funny, Draymond, when he was like, everybody's saying how like, get with Chelsea Handler or something like that, but you've seen me play. I don't hit threes. So it's just like... So it's just like,
I will say
that was funny.
Boobs looked amazing.
Oh, her boobs are great. Me and Kate were both like, her tits are amazing.
And I kept staring. I was like, Jesus, Chelsea. I hadn't seen her in forever, and all of a sudden I was like, titties.
Mm-hmm.
I told Kate, I was like, if she did white guys, I'd definitely do it. I don't care how old she is.
But yeah, I didn't find it that funny. I felt like just some of the like you said, some of the jokes were just so unnecessary because they weren't funny. You didn't need to say them, but it's over.
The
All I could also wonder was who approached who about this. Did Netflix approach Kevin or did Kevin approach Netflix?
Feel like Netflix probably approached him. It seems like the kind of shit they would do, but then it turned into something else, and
see,
it's
I did
I know
like
we
Lizzo's entrance with the
even though I didn't
begrudging.
hear her flute until like halfway through, but
I didn't hear it at all. I just saw like a list that showed some of the best jokes during it,
uh,
and they mentioned Lizzo coming out with the doppelgangers of Kevin's.
yeah. But she came out, she was playing her flute while the song was playing, all that, and it was like I guess something was happening with the microphone on her flute or something. So
Mhm.
like halfway through it was when it finally started to come through. But then it went out again, and it was just all. I'm like, yeah, this is weird. Badly done. What were you about to say, Matt?
I well, now that you guys brought up Lizzo, I saw what the other half of the joke that she didn't tell was. Because there was a joke that she was telling
Yeah,
in the middle of it. She's like, "Yeah, I'm not going to finish this," and I'm like, "Well, now I want to know.
yeah.
Thanks. What was that?" But I know we got to move on from this. We got other shit to do. Last thing, Cat Williams showed up, and I don't pay attention to comedian beef, so I didn't really know that there was beef between Kevin Hart and Cat Williams. Like, didn't pay
Oh
attention
yeah,
to that.
that
So
Mhm.
like, I'm,
He's
oh
I'm
yeah,
calling
I
him
hearing
like
about
an
know.
all this.
industry plant.
All I cared about was the fact that as Cat Williams came out, all I could think of was his comedy skit talking about doing the roast of Flavor Flav. And I'm like, how the fuck did they get you back here for more racist jokes on a roast?
Well, that was Comedy Central, and also he probably didn't see everything from this roast. He just knew what he
Mm-hmm.
was gonna do. He came out and did his shit, and he was out.
Well, to be fair, he said he didn't
I'm
see
under
anything
the
from the other
impression
roast either.
that's
All the white comics got scripts. He didn't get a script.
Well, he did say it because he got to the end of it. He's like, he finally did get the script, and he saw all the shit was saying flames of crispity, crunchity, crackety, coon, like it was a whole thing over
Or
and over again. He saw it
look, it's a
eventually.
flying monkey.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like,
He
all I
he
could
saw it
do,
eventually, but
yeah.
yeah,
Or maybe he took the advice he got from Flav. They got to pay me, boy. And then dipped
yeah.
out.
And he did say when he came out there, he was just like, "How'd they get me to come? The money, bitch." Like it was. But yeah, let's move on. Normally I go through the whole rigmarole of watch us live and all that shit, but we are almost 30 minutes in and we have not gotten to our topics yet. And Matt has been waiting to do this topic for a while, so we're just going to start with Matt's topic. Go ahead.
like 2 weeks now.
3. So I had a topic.
Oh,
Travis
sorry.
took the week off, and then last week we didn't get to it. So this is week 3. So basically 3 weeks ago in my movie watch along, I was watching some movies, and during one of the movies, I remembered the first time I had seen it how I thought the movie was going to be a certain kind of movie, and then a scene happened that made me realize this is not the movie I thought it was going to be. So I'll give you mine as an example to help you guys better understand because it was really hard to explain. For me, Kick Ass, and it's actually 2 moments in Kick Ass. One, when Nicolas Cage shoots his daughter in the chest. I'm like, this is not what I thought this movie was going to be. Where the fuck are we going? And then 2, when Hit Girl shows up in dude's apartment and starts cutting people's arms and legs off and stabbing them and it gets like hyper violent. I was like, this is not the movie I thought this was going to be. So I
No,
want
I
to know,
get
what
that.
is a movie that you started watching and then a scene came and you're like, oh shit, this is not what I thought this movie was going to be.
Okay. Um. So here's mine. Let me just look and see because I'm wondering when did this come out? 2018. In 2018, a movie starring Lakeith Stanfield came out called "Sorry to Bother You," and the way it was advertised was this, black dude who wanted to work at this telemarketing company. He had to learn how to use his white voice to make sales and all that kind of stuff. And I thought it was kind of making a little comedy about the sales jobs and all that kind of stuff, and code switching and all that kind of shit. It wasn't until we got to the point where they started changing them into horse people that I'm like, what the fuck is this? Because I'm
not the movie you thought it was going to be.
Not at all. I was not expecting horse people. Of all things that I thought could have happened in this movie, there's the bottom of my list, and then somewhere below that is horse people. All right, like, so yeah, that's the one for me. Horse people and Sorry to Bother You.
All right. What about you, Mara? Oh, Mara's having a conversation.
Child decides she wants to grab all her clothes now.
Hi.
Mine. Yes. Okay. Mine was Zootopia and Zootopia 2 per se. Well, I mean, Zootopia 2, I should have also seen it coming. But so, I mean, you guys have both seen Zootopia?
Yes.
Okay.
I've also seen Zootopia 2.
Cool. So Zootopia, when the secret message is revealed, and it's revealed that we're kind of pretty much just watching us in humans, I mean in animals, where they said, predators will always be predators or being considered savages, the same way that certain groups of people view other groups of people. Because you watch it going on and you don't really realize it until, was she a lamb or a sheep or whatever she was? I think she was a lamb. Says pretty much what her ultimate goal there was. And it was just, oh, this is a kid's movie with a message that I wasn't prepared. I thought they were just like, someone's just darting the animals, but you realize that it's kind of a thing. And then when you watch Zootopia 2 and realize that the reptile area where the snake was from is Seneca Village from Central Park. And it's like, oh, so that's what we're doing.
Were they basically the Trump family in the movie? Yeah,
essentially. But the other one would have been The Prestige for me, when they revealed more or less that Christian Bale's character was an identical twin. So it wasn't just like this just competition, but it was like the behind the scenes of the magic, because you were trying to figure out like, how the fuck is he doing this? And then you realize there was like ulterior motives to it. Okay. Those were my choices.
Okay. I haven't seen that one, so I'm not aware of that.
Sausage Party definitely was one that I was not.
That was quite the twist. Yeah, I was.
Yeah.
Especially when they all started fucking.
Yeah.
That was insane. I think I saw that in theaters, and I remember. I feel like I remember there was like a whole thing going on where people were taking their kids to see that and didn't realize it was not for kids.
Even though it's rated R, which we have a whole rating system for a reason,
Yeah, it was like, why did you think it was rated that way? Why would you still take them? Matt, you look like you opened a window into daylight for a second.
But yeah, it was not something that I was prepared for either, where it was, at least not the orgy at the end.
Not at all.
Yeah. I remember knowing that it was a very adult movie about food in a grocery store, but I don't think it was about them. I don't think I knew that it was about them all trying to get bought so that they could fuck.
No.
What about you folks out there, huh? What is the movie that had the scene that made you realize, oh, this ain't what I thought I was watching? We want to know. Put that in them comments. I'm sure you got some good ones. But all right, y'all. throw a trailer up here.
Woo!
Oh, while you're pulling that trailer up, Travis, guess what I saw today?
What did you see today?
The latest episode of Getting Offed, or whatever.
Oh, the numbers. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
up to
I saw that.
464.
Yeah,
And it's got likes and comments.
yeah.
Hey, the Hulk.
We cannot know what the universe holds in store for us.
Oh, yeah, I know what this is.
Its designs are mysterious. In golf, there is a saying, play it as it lies.
Oh, mama, I'm back. Oh, I'm not back.
Lonnie Hawkins.
What if he got back on the PGA Tour?
Get ready. That's it. Did I stop?
What is this? A spinoff of
What's Lonnie Juice here, huh? A little fire in the hole?
what's her face? Damn
It's
it!
Walker.
There is nothing.
What is that
but
Adam
God's
Sandler
bag of
movie?
I don't know what you're referring
They
to.
could get
Gilmore.
ex-wife.
Happy Gilmore.
God, she does that to me.
Sir, you have a boner.
Oh, I know. Yeah! Your old man's coming for you.
I would crush you, Dad. Golf is easy.
Bunkers, I hate bunkers.
I feel like Jimmy Tatro guy. I feel like he is everywhere.
Nah, you know who's just everywhere is fucking Keith David. He just pop up and shit all the
He
time.
does. I enjoy that.
All right. Mara, call it.
Heads.
What's your topic?
Woo! My topic is, what's a movie that was a flop that you think could have been actually something great? Now, it could be a flop from box office numbers, from, just reviews from the critics and such. And I had a couple.
Okay.
Haunted Mansion 2023. I feel like that got a lot of flack, but I had a good time watching that movie genuinely. I know the story kind of goes a little wonky sideways here and there, but I enjoyed that movie. I had a good time seeing that with Luna, even though she was kind of scared at some parts. Tron Legacy. Now I know we got Tron Ares as a follow-up at some point, but I really enjoyed Tron Legacy. It's a soundtrack I still listen to. It's a movie I don't mind going back to watching every once in a blue moon. It was kind of my introduction to Tron because I didn't realize that there was an original film called Tron back, I think, what was it, the 80s?
All right, because you're a child.
Yeah. But I thought it was a cool movie, and I feel like critics could have been nicer to it. The Eternals, despite the fact that they explain, but they do a horrible job explaining why they didn't intervene in a lot of shit in the MCU, especially now that they had established the Sentinel Island and shit and in the MCU. But I wanted to see them do more with that because they had introduced Star Fox and they had kind of teased that Blade and the Ebony.
They put him in the Mario Galaxy movie.
I have not watched that yet.
Oh, they already spoiled that Star Fox was in the Mario Galaxy movie, but they put him in a trailer.
But and
wait,
then
you do know what Star Fox is, right? The video
yeah,
game.
little
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
But and then my last one was, even though the Brendan Fraser series is my absolute favorite, The Mummy that Tom Cruise did, I thought was an interesting take. It's very eccentric because it's Tom Cruise, but I see why it got the reviews it did, but I still thought it was a fun movie, and I thought it was going to be cool that it led into a whole
universe.
because that followed Dracula Untold with Luke Evans, and I also had enjoyed that too. But unfortunately, Tom Cruise's The Mummy had fucked all that up. And I thought like the way they were starting to set up the other monsters, because they did mention them.
Frankenstein and like what, Swamp Thing?
Yeah. And then I believe Russell Crowe's character was Dr. Jekyll, I think.
Okay.
Or hinted at it, I believe. I don't remember fully. But I thought that was an interesting take on the Mummy. So I just felt like it could, like, maybe a few tweaks here and there. It could have been great. It didn't have to be the end of a whole universe. How about y'all?
I have 3. So do you want to go, Travis? Or
I'll go. I only got one. In 2017, picture it, Sicily. Movie came out in 2017 that was, kind of a throwback to our childhoods with a new take. That movie was Power Rangers.
Okay. That's Spice World.
That was a fun movie. I remember seeing it and watching it. I'm like, yeah, this is Power Rangers. Only thing that was the only issue I had with that movie was what they did with Goldar. Outside of that, I was with this. And they teased the whole Tommy thing at the end. I'm like, we getting some more of this, and they're gonna bring in the 6th Ranger because that's the thing. This is good shit. I had such a good time with Power Rangers, and they had that whole sequence in the end where they actually played Go Power Rangers at the end as they coming together with the Zords and shit. I'm like, this is fucking awesome. I audibly cheered in the theater. I rarely do that.
I thought Elizabeth Banks was really good as Rita.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Goldar just sucked.
Yeah. That was it. The only issue I had with the movie was Goldar.
Yep.
Goldar wasn't Bryan Cranston's character, was that?
Goldar wasn't anybody.
No. Goldar was Zordon, or Bryan Cranston was Zordon.
Thank you.
Goldar was just the amalgamation of gold that created Swiss cheese warrior that was giant that they had to fight at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't interesting at all. Yeah.
So when you asked this, I actually went to go look up biggest movie flops, and I went to Wikipedia, and they had them listed. 3 movies stuck out on that list to me that I really enjoyed, and I know why I guess I know why 2 of them did bad. 2023's The Marvels. I enjoyed the shit out of The Marvels. I really like Kamala Khan, and I loved how everyone came together in that, and I enjoyed the shit out of that. But we hate women, so it was a all-female led cast, and they said, fuck this movie, we're not going to go see it because it's a woke agenda, blah, 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 whatever bullshit. So it flopped.
Luckily, it's part of the MCU, and it's like it led into X-Men, so they're not going away.
Yeah.
Exactly. On the opposite end of that, over on DC, 2021, James Gunn's The Suicide Squad. It did bad because the first Suicide Squad movie sucked. The Suicide Squad was fucking awesome, and without that, we wouldn't have had Peacemaker.
But Peacemaker
was also fucking exactly. Yeah. But it is a movie that actually debuted on streaming less than 30 days after its release because of its poor performance.
I liked both Suicide Squads, but I liked them for different reasons.
I want to hear something crazy. Kate liked the first one.
Want to hear something crazy? Never saw the first one. Yeah, Travis didn't see the Will Smith movie.
The first one, I actively was wishing for Luna to be born just so I had enough time to heal up, be home, get some bonding time in so I could go see Suicide Squad in theaters. Because I think she was born like a couple weeks before it came out.
She came out a couple weeks before the movie came out.
So, because they were movie flops, I'm going to call them underrated. But this is the biggest one because this one I don't feel like it's a lot of love. And it's streaming right now on Disney Plus. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Disney Pixar's Onward. Onward is an amazing fucking cartoon. You would love it, Travis. It's fucking ogres who go on a Dungeons and Dragons like quest to spend a day with their father who passed away through some magical sorcery bullshit.
Oh, I did hear about this. I know
Yes.
what this is. Yeah.
It's fucking great. It's fun as shit. It makes me tear up at the end. Like, I enjoy the shit out of that movie.
If I'm not mistaken, Amani watched that one day without me while I was doing some other shit.
Yeah.
So I just never got around to it.
It's a really good movie. It only really did bad financially because it came out during the pandemic. So like it literally was it was a casualty of COVID.
But nobody talks about it now. So like super casualty. And it's a great fucking movie. So yeah. Onward, The Marvels, and The Suicide Squad.
That was the last Pixar film released in theaters until Lightyear. That's crazy.
Okay.
Which also apparently flopped, but I liked Lightyear.
That was another one that people got all upset because they said it was woke nonsense.
Yeah. Wild.
Like, so not sure if you're ever satisfied with anything. No,
they're not, because everyone's losing their shit right now about Elliot Page as Achilles in the Odyssey and Lupita Nyong'o as Helen of Troy because they're upset that they don't match the visuals that they had of the mythological people.
I mean, yes, but also I saw the picture of Elliot Page, and I don't see Elliot Page defeating anybody in a war with those tiny little arms.
Well, I think
he said that nigga ain't swole enough, so no.
You know I like beefcakes, Travis.
I know you like beefcakes, and Elliot Page ain't beef.
I feel like his or their character, I think, is also supposed to be like a ghost or something. So I don't know. I don't fully remember the character in the story because I've read the Odyssey. I had to read that in school.
I thought Elliot Page was Achilles.
Achilles, yeah, I think like it's the ghost of Achilles or something like that. I don't fully remember. I have to go back and look it up because there's
even if he is, Achilles was still a warrior.
True.
Yeah, but
I thought Achilles was like the.
Maybe what happens when you become a ghost? You get super skinny.
Who am I thinking of? Maybe I'm thinking
of
Apollo. But either way.
You know, Wild West is on this list of movie flops, Travis.
Oh yeah, I know that movie flopped, and I know why it flopped. Guess what?
I also forgot to mention Same. Spice World was also another movie on my list. I just ordered the DVD of it. I found it on Amazon.
Sound like me when
because you can't stream it anywhere. You literally cannot stream that movie anywhere.
Sound like me a few years ago when I found Beast Wars on DVD. I was so excited. Now I can watch it on Tubi, but I couldn't watch it on Tubi back then.
Sounds like me when Travis told me Beast Wars was on Tubi, and I could go watch it, and I did. I binged the fuck out of it.
Oh man, what about you out there? What is the movie that was a box office flop that you think could have been something even better than what was given and what ended up happening? Let us know in them comments. We want to know.
Any Geely fans out there? No?
I've never seen it, so I'm good. But I'll do anything to not hear that girl say gobble gobble. Like I've only seen this I've only seen that clip where she's saying it's turkey time, and it's like the cringiest line delivery I've ever heard.
Damn, they got Ali on here too.
That's just racism. But all right. Another trailer.
Hey, Stuart.
How is it out there?
Oh,
I think there's room for improvement.
John hates Big Bang
Only
Theory.
got a
I'm
few
so excited for
seconds
this.
to explain this. So you got to focus.
Do you have an identical twin brother?
I'm you from another stream of reality. None of this is normal. If you turn the lights off, they don't bother you. This apocalyptic nightmare, the dimensional rifts, never has to happen.
All kneel for the supreme ruler of South Pasadena.
Hello, prisoners.
Cricky?
Take the wench, wash her, bring her to my womb.
With the nose.
I'd rather die.
I understand. Wash her and kill her.
I'm having an asthma attack. You can put everything right. You can make it the way it was. My childhood has led me to this moment. Comic books are my superpower.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
Shall we?
Somebody watch Big Bang Theory on a copious amount of drugs to come up with this. Because this is like, it's Big Bang Theory, but it's nothing like Big Bang Theory.
We're on a quest. They're gonna die.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to watch the shit out of that.
Yeah, that looks fun. I've only seen like random episodes of the Big Bang Theory. I never actually just sat and watched the show intentionally.
I've been trying to. It's like I start it every once in a while and then I continue it. And then I drop off of it for like a year or two and then I come back around to it.
Yeah. Pretty much every full episode I've seen of the Big Bang Theory is because somebody else was watching the Big Bang Theory when I was in the room, so I just watched it with them. All right. Let's get into my topic. So here's the scenario. You're on trial for murder. Okay. You're on trial for murder. What fictional lawyer are you hiring to defend you? So this topic came to me a couple weeks ago. And I was watching the finale of Daredevil, Born Again. And I was thinking, like, Matt Murdock's a good lawyer, and I'm like, he could be my lawyer. But then I thought about it, I'm like, nope, I don't want Matt Murdock to be my lawyer. Can't have Matt Murdock as my lawyer, which is why I made that the thumbnail this week. It was like, Matt Murdock cannot be my lawyer. And here's the reason. Because Matt Murdock has a moral compass. He's got morals. And if I'm on trial for murder, I don't give a fuck about no morals. Get me out of here.
Right.
Any dirty trick you got to use, any fucked up thing you got to do, somebody you got to, blackmail, whatever the fuck, I don't care. I'm not going to jail for murder. I'm not going to be executed for murder. Don't worry about if I did it or not. All right. Get me off. And that is why I want somebody else who's willing to get down in the dirt. I'm going to call Saul. I want Saul.
I knew it.
Because here's the thing. He's going to do all the dirty tricks I need him to do. He's going to, bribe the right people, blackmail the right people, whatever he got to do. And if all else fails, he knows the right people that can help me disappear. So that's why I'm going with Saul Goodman. What about you two?
I went a completely different route. So from watching the show, it is my understanding that She-Hulk smash, and I'm trying to get smashed if I'm going down for murder.
That's fair.
If I want to get off, I may go with Vincent Gambini, my cousin Vinny.
Okay.
I mean, theoretically, he's a personal injury lawyer, but he had no trial experience. We could let him take a run at a murder trial, see what happens.
Okay. What about you, Mara? When I first thought of this topic, I'm like, I can't do this until Mara gets back. So,
Well, my first thoughts when 'cause I had fun when I saw that this was your topic.
I figured you would, which is why I was like, I
First
can't do this
thoughts
without Mara.
off the top of my head were Rafael Barba or Dominic Carisi from Law and Order SVU. But then it dawned upon me, those are prosecutors. Those are not, those are ADAs. So they would not be doing me any favors. But then I remembered I used to love this show when it first came out, Suits.
Okay.
Harvey Specter. And Harvey Specter is a man who will get shit done. So I was saying probably him with a close runner up of Harvey Birdman, depending on who was murdered.
Birdman. What up, Matt?
I'm changing my answer because we're all stupid. There is literally a show called How to Get Away with Murder that has a lawyer on it.
I actively told myself we are not choosing Annalise Keating.
Why not?
She has too much shit going on. Yes, she does get shit done.
But we're trying to get away with. I mean, we're accused allegedly.
Must say alleged murder. All right, alleged murder.
At the end of the show, I feel like she ends up having to. I think she ends up faking her death.
Yeah, Amani brought her up too because I brought this up to her. She literally named her first. I'm like, yeah, in the show called How to Get Away with Murder, you want the lawyer for How to Get Away with Murder. So, yeah.
She literally gives off that she would probably let you fry if it meant get, because she probably committed the murder or had hands in the murder.
I've never actually seen the show, so I don't know.
Oh, it's so good. I could read.
I know. I've heard it is. I just
is Will here? Will, are you watching? Will, did you watch How to Get Away with Murder? Because that would have followed naturally after Scandal.
I don't think
we were watching Scandal
he would have
together.
announced himself if he was here.
He would have. Will, if you watch this episode, let me know if you watched How to Get Away with Murder or if you're interested in doing a watch along. I'll do it.
No, Katie was lurking last week. Didn't even say hi.
That's rude.
Katie.
Gosh, everyone's quiet today.
Oh, they're just creepily watching us like some white woman in the park. Nobody wants that.
Well, no, Matt's here.
That you don't realize is there until halfway through.
Say what?
When he coughs. I said, or like the dude in the cuck chair that you don't know is there until halfway through when he coughs.
I've never had that happen to me, but yeah.
See? Lurking! She's lurking! Hi, Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Oh man, I cannot think of a better way to end the show than that. Thank you all for watching. That'll be it for this week's episode of Creatia Conversation. Don't forget you can follow us on all the socials, IG, Twitter, and TikTok. That's the one. It's Creatia World. That is at ITSCREATIA World. Also on Blue Sky at Creatia World at BSKY.social. You can also find us on Facebook at Facebook.com/Creatia World. And while you're there, you should check out our Facebook groups, one of them being Facebook.com/group/Them Dragons. If you're a fan of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, all that good stuff, hop on in there, talk about that with us, or Night of the Seven Kingdoms. That's still the show. I forgot. Keep forgetting to mention that one. But yeah, talk about that shit with me. House of the Dragon comes back next month. So fun place to have a conversation about that. June 21st. There we go. First day of summer, I think. Is that how that works? I think that's the day, first day of spring. I mean, summer.
Day after. Oh, yeah, that actually is summer solstice that day. And it's Father's Day.
Oh, okay. So, in celebration of Father's Day, watch a show with some very shitty fathers. You can also join Facebook.com/group/Smack and Raw if you're a wrestling fan. Matt, tell them about that one.
Hi, kids. Do you like violence? Do you want to see me stick? Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Do you like wrestling? Wrestling's violence. Go talk with people who also like to talk wrestling, but in like a nice, fun, relaxed, chilled way, not in a negative, angry, tiny dick way.
Your background noise. Anyway.
There. go there. Do that.
Yeah, do that. You can follow me on all the socials at Lord_Cusslott. That's at LORD_CUSSALOTT, except for on Blue Sky where there is no underscore. Mara, where can they find you?
All those same places at Mar the Shark, MARADASHARK.
What about you, Matt?
Everywhere at Getting Off, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and if Travis remembers, the new episode of Getting Off Track with Matt and Will, where we watch the worst movie I've ever seen in my life, Leprechaun the Beginning. Come join us for that. Because, yeah.
Okay. Well,
you enjoy that.
Have fun with that one. That'll be it for this week. We'll see you next time. Until then, we out.
Bye.